Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the MMA game. It's your boy, the one and only Rasta Cam, Killer Cam, if you know what I mean, coming to you live from the MMA Game Studios. Now, before we get into the recap of UFC 303, you know I got to introduce you guys to the one, the only, the statistician of the year, Ryan Cariss. Yo, Cariss, what's the stats?
Yo, Killer Cam, what's up, my homie, my dude, my guy?
What up?
Again, we are blessed to be in the studio and talk about UFC 303 recap. Unfortunately, we got a little pause next week of no fights, but that's okay. That's okay.
All good.
We'll build to the next one.
All good in the world of the UFC and MMA Can't forget the whole MMA community. But man, what a weekend, international week. If you were able to get yourself to Vegas and check that out, hopefully you got to meet lots of fighters. Hopefully you got to see some amazing fights. I know we did at home. We had some really, really good fights with the champ. Brazilian Terminator. Oh my gosh, what a finish. But before we get into that, Cariss, there's a bunch of stuff that took place, and I know you have some updates. So let's dive into the updates first, maybe the recent news, and then we'll trickle our way down to UFC 303 memory lane.
Alrighty. So we got announced at UFC 307, which is going to be on October 5th.
Okay.
We're going to have Raquel Rocky Pennington putting her strap on the line against your favorite, Juliana Pena. Yeah, she's not your favorite. I know. See, crickets. Yeah, we don't like Juliana Pena all that much, Reiner. That's why it was a joke. And my guy got stunned by that for a split second. Like, wait,
I think she's good, but she's just not better than Amanda.
Nope. No.
But I guess since you brought up her name, did you see Kayla Harrison?
Yes, I did. I'm glad you said that because I was going to talk about that.
When she called out Amanda's name?
Yep.
The crazy thing is Kayla, I love you. I absolutely adore you. I think it's amazing that you're here in the UFC, but there's one thing you don't do.
No.
You don't call out the GOAT.
No.
Don't do it.
Especially in the stands.
Don't do it.
You should have done it at your post-fight press conference.
Don't do it.
But still don't do it.
That's a scary woman. I understand you guys were training partners. I get it. Maybe there's some things I don't know, but have you seen that woman's hands? Have you seen what she's done?
Did you not see her knock out against Chris Cyborg?
But if that brings back Amanda, I'm here. I'm all in for it.
Yeah, we're ready.
And you know what? Just to make it a little bit more spicier, bro. I wish Cyborg would come back in there too. I wouldn't mind seeing Cyborg against Kayla Harrison. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Like that little trio. Like just give me those three.
Those three fights.
You know what?
So you can win on that.
Put Juliana in there when she wins the belt off Rocky.
No,
put her in there.
Really?
And you have that four, like a little round robin.
You're saying Pena's gonna win that fight?
100%. 100%.
Okay.
She's good, bro.
She is.
She's good. That ground game's gonna be something different.
I know. I'm just that's kind of scary part for Raquel because Raquel needs to stand on the feet, and if she goes to the ground, it's kind of game over. So I'm pulling for Raquel on this one. We know we are.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see. Once you do the stats, because that sometimes it sways the voters.
That's true.
It sways. You see what I did there with the elections going on? Sways the voters.
Oh, we don't need to go down that road yet. We don't want to go down.
All right. What else?
Don't even want to get there. Don't even want to get there. All righty. We have UFC Fight Night. We had a little change up because I sent you a text. I sent you an Instagram on this one showing that UFC Fight Night September 28th in Paris, France. Yes, we're gonna get Renato Moicano money. Moicano versus BSD Benoit Saint Denis.
Yep, I saw that on my boy BSD's Insta. I was excited about that. I'm very excited about that.
Yeah,
because I think even if it goes to the ground, it's gonna be very, very, very amazing grappling. Yeah. Because Renato's good, and trust me, BSD is fucking legit.
Yeah, that Charles Oliveira.
Oh, sorry. Allez bleu.
The other post that I had sent you was Charles Oliveira, but it wasn't from the UFC. It was just some random one out there, but I decided to throw it out there just in case it did happen. But it's too high up on a step.
Well, I know that Dan Hooker, shout out to the homie Dan Hooker. I know he said he did come out and lied about getting the Charles Oliveira fight.
Oh, is that why it was on Instagram and I didn't even send that one to you?
Out there as like to try and see, and I think it built up something. I don't know if it's still, but he did come out and say like it's not obviously official. That's something that he just put out there.
Okay,
but still, I'm a fan of it. I like it.
I like that one.
I fucking like it.
Give Hangman the chance.
Yeah, why not? Why fucking not?
Another one we got added. Actually, sorry, on July 13th, there was a little update because next weekend we're going to have Thug Rose Namajunas, which was already on the card. But your girl, Macy Barber, unfortunately pulled out. And they don't even know why. Like, I haven't heard why. I didn't hear an injury. It was an injury?
Injured.
Okay, cool. Because I didn't hear that. I saw something like undisclosed, and then I didn't hear anything after that. But fucking injured. Yeah, the person that decided to step up was Tracy Cortez.
Love this.
Same here. Same here.
Like,
I was happy to see that. I was like, dude, that's a great change up, Hunter. Well done, Hunter.
With some of those changes that do happen, I'm a little iffy, but this one, like, I feel like you removed one and you gave us somebody else who I really need to see.
Yeah.
Really, really need to see.
And she's a good person to be in that because she is the next one to have that opportunity and have the chance. She's moving up through the division. Everyone's eyeballs are kind of on Tracy Cortez. See,
and she's undefeated.
She's good too.
So why not? And I'd love Macy to get that back too. Imagine Macy against Tracy Cortez.
Well, Tracy just gets the winner of this fight. How about that?
Macy.
Okay. Oh, ooh.
Macy gets the winner.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Who did I say?
You said Tracy.
Yeah, Tracy.
All good. I got what you meant. But
I know.
That's a good fight. That's a very good fight. Tune into that one.
Hold on. We got another one. We got another one added to the card of July 13th. The name that you cannot say every single time. Jared Cannonier.
Against who?
Against Kevin motherfucking Holland. Yeah. Trailblazer Holland is fighting Jared Cannonier July 13th.
That's definite.
Next weekend. Added to the card.
Wow.
It was added to the card. I'll even look it up just so you know.
Because
just so you know.
I was kind of hoping that the Bullet and Kevin Holland were going to go at it.
Oh, really?
I really wanted that one.
Okay.
Really wanted.
Okay.
I thought it would be a good shit talk from fucking Kevin Holland about One-Eyed Pirate.
What sucks is you just told me to look that up, and I just looked it up, and it's not on the UFC website.
Oh, for real? Yeah. Oh man, who announced it?
I don't know. I'm looking it up right now. Oh, Kevin Trailblazer put that one out there. Right there. Trailblaze to the top.
Yeah, because
July 13th.
You got to read the caption.
So close. Gorilla.
You got to read the caption.
I was just more excited about it because I thought it was actually going to happen.
Yeah. All good.
Never
mind.
Never mind.
All good.
I'm not an announcer guy. I'm a stat guy.
It's all good because hey, maybe I'll still get the Bullet against Kevin Holland, which I would think that would be a much funner fight, to be honest, because they're gonna stand up and bang.
Yeah, we'll get to that when we get to that because we're gonna talk about the Bullet later, right?
Maybe.
Okay. Because he did call somebody out.
Maybe.
So before we get into the UFC 303,
yes, sir,
we did have an announcement that Andrei Arlovski, after 42 UFC fights, decided to retire. Now, he didn't do it in the cage. He did it afterwards, and he said a post that he is no longer going to be in the game anymore, and he's going to be changing it up and going somewhere else. Don't know where that somewhere else is, but based on the fight that he had over the weekend, and it's like, hey, yeah, bro, it's time to time to move on.
It was rough to watch.
It was very rough to watch. I mean, very rough.
Speaking of retirements, we also had Karate Hottie.
We were going to get there. Yeah, that's one thing I didn't say because we'll get there. Actually, we can start with that one now.
Yeah,
you want to start with it now? Because we're going to go right into UFC 303.
Perfect segue on retirements and fights.
Hey,
because Karate Hottie definitely just. I mean, she went out fucking rough, bro. God damn it. I feel like every time I watch her, it's just rough, and I feel so fucking bad because I want her to win so bad sometimes, and then fucking reality hits.
Yeah, especially when we were watching her live and everything too. That was
bro. That was rough. I mean, that's rough because the families are there, bro, and we're in the apex, right? So you feel and hear all the emotions of it. That part's rough, right? I forgot that fighter that had his wife and his newborn baby there. Do you remember that?
Yes, but it was. Oh my god.
That was for me. That was hard, bro. Yeah. That's when it came like
that became a real.
Bro, this is
fight for your family sitting right there.
This is not all shits and giggles here.
No.
We're not all Connors here. we working for this paycheck.
Some of us are trying to just get paid.
Bro. That hit me a little bit different. So shout out to whoever that family was. By the way.
I'm glad how the UFC did a really good send off for the Karate Hottie. Now I'm bummed that she lost. It is what it is. Even the announcers were saying that during her fight, this is she's just stepping up and she just keeps going downhill a little bit because a lot of the new fighters are just so well rounded that she's just not that into the game anymore. Unfortunately, because we like her. But,
I mean, it's just like it's that change on the guards, man. Yeah. Right. You get this new upcoming talent who's just not unfortunately. I mean, for us it's good, but they're just better. Yeah. They're just better. We see it all the time in sports, right? Your favorite player at some point they hit that wall and it's like, fuck, it's coming to an end. Messi and Ronaldo, we're seeing it now, right? I mean, these are guys that we grew up with. Yeah. I'd say Messi too because he's playing in the fucking MLS. Good point. So their careers are coming to an end and it's sad. But then you have to look at who's the new guys coming in, the Lamine Lamals of the world,
the Peyton Talbots of the world. Which we'll get there in a second.
Oh, hey.
No, don't go there yet.
At this.
Don't go there yet. You already.
You dropping names.
That segue.
You're dropping names. You dropping names. So of course,
that's a good one.
This is gonna be the Cameron told you so fucking moment.
Yes,
guys. I said it when the moment I saw this dude. I said, pay attention. Please look. I've been saying it for years now. How long have we been doing this podcast?
2 years almost.
I've been saying
year and a half.
I've been saying it. I said, guys, look, he's fighting again. Check him out. Some of you guys didn't listen.
Just watch him.
Some of you guys didn't want to pay attention.
Some of you guys didn't like the big circle in his stomach.
UFC 303. You said I'm gonna pay attention. Well, what did I tell you? I told you that boy not to be fucked with. Peyton Talbot by knockout, but not just any knockout. Disgusting. Drop the boy. His chin to his chest. He's out. Come on, man. Peyton Talbot. Tell me what you think about Peyton. What you think?
First off, negative 1,600. I don't know if I've said anything bigger than negative 1,600 in this. I might have said 1,900 for somebody else. No. It was Bo Blue Chip Nickel that it was like a huger one than that.
I told you face.
I know. Here it is. Yeah. But what did I text you right after the fight? What did I text you after the fight?
Tell him.
Would you want me to say it?
Yeah, because you text me. I already knew.
I was saying that he can beat Sugar Sean O'Malley.
Oof.
Ooh. Yes or no? Oof. You see his face? His face, everybody?
Give him some more time.
Give it a couple fights.
Give him some more time.
Give it a couple.
Give him some more time.
Give it a couple.
And
he's there.
I think he's definitely he's up there. And here's the thing.
It's locked in, dude. Oh my God.
Guys, you have not seen all of it.
No.
That's the scary part.
He wanted more.
You haven't,
He wanted more.
You haven't seen everything.
No.
And that if you're a competitor, if you're a fan, you should, as a fan, you should be excited. You're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah. Wait, we get more of this kid?
As a competitor?
We've only seen like a small percentage?
As a competitor, you worry.
Yeah. Okay.
You worry.
You're in trouble.
Because that boy good. And he's getting a big name next.
Oh, yeah.
He's I think,
what'd you say about him? Go ahead. You can say it. You're already like so high on this kid. You might as well say it now.
The kid has the talent to be the next like Connor.
Yep.
He has that.
He's that good.
Swag.
Yep.
Like for me, he has that swag. He has what I fell in love with Connor. Is he has the swag, the confidence, and it's something that you could tell by the way he fucking fights. Yeah. Look how he dropped the guy, and then leading up to this, I don't know if you saw, but he was doing YouTube videos and telling his opponent what he should fucking do.
Really?
So he told his opponent, "Hey, you should do more leg kicks against me." Like, what does the guy do? Well, maybe the opponent listened to the fucking YouTube because he went for a leg kick, and that's when he got fucking dropped. So the guy's fucking good, bro.
Really?
Again, I'm gonna just say it again. Pay attention, because he's a superstar in the making.
He is.
Superstar in the fucking making.
He is. Who do you give him next? Any ideas? Putting your Dana White pants on, or have you not gone down that road yet?
You know what? I have not gone down that road, but since you brought it up, let's check it out. So that's going to be the men's featherweight division?
Do you feel he deserves a top 15?
No, that's got to be Bantamweight.
Oh, sorry. No, that's Bantam because it's Sugar Sean's. My apologies.
Yeah. Bantamweight. I mean, if you're really trying to test him and try and see exactly what he has to offer, I'd be okay with giving him like a Jonathan Martinez.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I don't think he would do it, and I don't want to see it. It would be Dominic Cruz. I wouldn't want to see that.
Nope.
But I would say a Jonathan Martinez who's ranked number 14 in the Bantamweights.
Go a little higher. The Matrix.
Kyler Phillips. I think Kyler Phillips might be a little bit too seasoned.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Okay. Remember, he's still young and upcoming. Like he's still on that prospect.
I just didn't think about that. So that'd be a bad one because that would ruin his trajectory and then ruin his. So we need to get some of the other guys. What about Mario Bautista?
Mario Baptista.
He's been around for a little while.
He's ranked, what, number 12, 14-2. He wouldn't be bad, but I would say the only worry is if he loses, it's going to take him a while again to crack into the top 15. If he goes against a guy like Jonathan Martinez, who has 19 wins, 5 losses, right? With his last loss coming against, who is it? I'm going to butcher that, but I'm not going to go down that road. But
couldn't get it fast enough.
I can.
It's all good.
Let's see.
Oh, there it is.
So he lost to Jose Aldo. Right? So why not give him a guy that just lost against a legend, right? And we can see how he kind of compares to that, how the style matchups. And now if he gets through Jonathan, then I think the door opens up to the Kyler Phillips, to the Mario Bautistas. If you're really feeling fancy, Jose Aldo. Because if he gets through Aldo, oof.
Aldo's making a run for the title, right? And that would fully mess up his trajectory. Jose needs to fight somebody up there.
Jose's not beating anybody ahead of him.
I know.
And just to give you guys a little bit of who's ahead of Jose: Song Yadong, Davison Figueiredo, Henry Cejudo, Marlon Chito Vera. Maybe he'll beat Chito. Peter Yan, Corey Sanhagen, Merab Dvalishvili, and Sean O'Malley. I've completely come off the Chito train, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, I'm done.
Why?
Didn't like his last fight.
That's true. It wasn't very
I
good.
don't like
I was upset about his last fight myself.
I mean, he looked like a fucking pillow. Come on.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, I'm off the... Okay.
All right.
What else? So
we got next fight coming up.
Right? So we had... And that was in the prelims. So after that, unfortunately, my dude, Charles Jourdain, got knocked the fuck out. I was not too happy with that. What were your thoughts
Charles
on that?
Jourdain? Well, considering the Jean Silva has a lot of power. Yeah, I was bummed by it, but right when I saw his face, I just thought back to when he was in the Apex and he was just sitting there just barking the whole time, bark, and then putting on his glasses and everything. And I was like, Charles, I'm sorry, bro, but you're in trouble on this one. You're in a lot of trouble. And so therefore, I don't see Charles Jourdain going towards that title anytime soon.
No, I think it's that title's, I think it's gone.
Yeah.
I think it's gone.
Unless he has to move divisions, but that's going to be a tough.
Yeah, that's up to him.
For him to
that's up to him.
To cut and do that.
Fucking sucks.
Yeah.
It's all good though, Charles. Still got you back. Still got you back.
Still going to watch you for sure. Still going to watch, still support, but unfortunately, it's not going towards that belt.
Excuse me. Yeah. Sorry. And then after that, we had Cub Swanson against Touchy Andre Feely.
Do you want to take credit for this?
Well, look, I support Touchy Feely all day.
Oh yeah, I know.
I didn't think you won the fight.
Thank you. I'm glad you say that. That's why I said you want to start. No, me neither. I had 2-1 Cub.
And I was more like, I was watching, I was so worried for this fucking fight. I did not want to see this fight. I was trying to do everything other than look at the TV when this fight was on. Not going to lie.
Why?
Because I just could see it ending, like just fucking Cub knocking him the fuck out.
He almost did too. He caught him twice, and you're like, oh, wait, catch him one more time. And he just missed, just barely.
So, to me, very surprising that they didn't give Cub the win here.
No. Do
we know what the judges, like the scorecards?
It was a split. No, I didn't know which rounds was given, but I just know that it was a split. And
why don't you give us your thoughts, and I'll see if I can find the judges' scorecards.
Thoughts are, first off, Cub Swanson won that fight. I had him winning round 1 and round 3. I had Feely winning round 2, right? Is that what you had it? Or you're looking too much.
Yeah.
Sorry. One track mind sometimes for both of us.
Well, I'm trying to find the...
I know. But I don't think Andre won that fight. The one thing that I liked that Touchy-Feely did say is he had a post-fight interview, and he was on there being like, it was amazing the fact that I was just in the cage with one of my idols that I grew up watching, and then all of a sudden I get in the cage and be able to fight him, and I fought him and I beat him, and now I got a better chance in order to be able to move forward. So all hats off to him, but unfortunately Cub Swanson did win that fight. So
you know what? Unfortunately, I cannot bring him up. It's not letting me.
Being weird on you?
Yeah, dude. All right. Maybe we got some love, boys.
No?
Maybe.
We can cut this section out.
Official scorecards. Okay, here we go. So, Cub Swanson, Touchy-Feely. So, Mike Bell, he gave Cub Swanson the second round.
Oh, really?
Only
the second. So he gave round 1 and round 3 to Feely.
Yes.
Okay.
Adelaide Bird, she gave Cub the second and the third.
Okay.
And then Ron McCarthy gave Cub the second.
Okay, so I was wrong on the first round the entire time. Okay, then maybe I gave Cub round 2 and round 3.
Interesting. You know, yeah, I thought it was 1-1 going into the third, and I was giving it to Cub.
You were giving it to Cub for the third round.
I was giving it to Cub for the third. Okay. But who knows? Maybe I'm just not made out to be a judge. I don't know. Fuck.
Many judges aren't made to be a judge. So let's be real.
Yeah, they still
There's
get it wrong,
be different ones.
But it's all good. At least they still have a job if they get it wrong.
I know.
Crazy.
And then Dominic Reyes was talking about our way of the judges and everything, and how they have to go through a tester in order to be able to see if you can become judge, and they're old fighters. So the old fighters that have actually been in the cage can go through it in order to be able to judge, so that they can get more fair judging, because these judges have never been in the cage.
Yeah. I mean, shout out to Chris Lieben, who's actually fucking judging.
That's
pretty badass.
That's true.
That's pretty badass on his behalf.
And there's one, right? And typically most of the time he gets his scores right.
Yeah.
So
well, hopefully we get more. Hopefully. Shout out to who was that that mentioned that? Dominic Reyes. Shout out to Dominic Reyes, bro. Shout out. And after that, in the main event, we had a body bag for sure.
Oh,
Joe Pyfer against Marc-André Barriault, and my God, somebody bring out the body bag, because Joe left the body in the fucking octagon.
He sure did.
Great way to start off 303.
Oh yeah,
we needed that.
Yes,
we needed that juice, because then after I'll tell you, we'll dive into that.
Yeah,
but he looked really good, man. I was so happy for
He looked
Joe.
calm and collective on that one. He looked ready to just beat his ass, and he did. He did. He didn't waste. He didn't run forward too much. He kind of sat back a little bit, waited for his time, and all of a sudden, just like, yeah, you're done.
Yeah,
time to knock you out.
And I absolutely love his call out.
Who do you call?
Paul Craig.
Oh, that's true. It was so small and fast that he just kind of passed through it.
Paul Craig.
He did. That's a good one. That's a good, because he's a ground guy himself, and so is Paul Craig. So therefore, if he ever does go to the ground, then he'll have a really good.
The fuck out.
I think he knocks him out.
Gets the ground.
That's maybe the only reason why I'm not okay with that call out, because he's got such better hands than Paul Craig. Paul Craig just wants to pull it to the ground and just do jujitsu.
That's why Joe doesn't like him. Joe came out and said that. That's why he doesn't like him.
No,
he just wants to fucking ass scoop.
Okay.
So set him up. Set them the fuck up. Now it's time, because the main card, we had it kicking off with Ian Machado Gary against Michael Venom Page. Now, Cariss, I'm just going to go ahead and ask you some questions about this fight here. Now, how did you feel going into this fight?
I felt good going into the fight. I felt happy that MVP was going to beat his ass, and I realized in that first round that, you're quicker than Ian Gary. You're much quicker.
I agree.
Than Ian Gary.
I agree.
And you got 8 punches to Ian Gary's 4 by the end of the second round. So it wasn't the greatest of fights.
And what did I say before all this?
That's exactly what you said.
I said
this is most likely going to be a boring fight, guys. Don't be surprised if this just is boring as hell. You know who else said that? Shab. He said it too.
He's been in the octagon.
I know. But he was right exactly. I'm just saying he confirmed exactly what you said, being like, this is going to be a boring fight, guys. And it was.
Remember, it's 2 strikers, guys. It's 2, and MVP is just so fucking weird, right? Because every moment he's moving, constantly jumping
jumping out.
But you saw his weak point, and I love that Ian Gary did it.
It's the ground game, and Ian Gary's not even that good at the ground game yet. Meaning he's not. What is he? Probably a blue belt or a purple belt?
I'm going to give you guys an example of why MVP isn't good at the ground game. Cariss, you have somebody on your back. His chest is maybe sitting about this level here. What would you do?
I would put my ass in the air and try to scoot him down and just keep hopping until he fell on the ground, and then get on top if you want to, or just back up and you're back on your feet. That's all you gotta do.
Third round, Ian Gary on MVP's back. He's got to shake him off. Right. Exactly what Cariss
And he rolled against the fence instead of trying to shake him off.
You got to shake him off because he's heavy. He's heavy over you. He's already. There's nothing he could do there.
He did have a hook in. That was the only thing. But if he would just shook him a couple different times and just got him out.
Still shake. You could find a way to get out, create separation, and then go back to the hands.
Tunko, you did that to me. Remember? Yeah, I fell on my ass on that one. So yeah, that's how I learned that one.
So for that, it really showed me. Okay, fuck, dude, you can't put MVP against any grapplers.
No,
you cannot.
No,
because you're going to get that. You're going to get him submitted. I'm very surprised he didn't get submitted in the first round.
The first one, the rear naked choke.
I thought it was going to be.
I thought he was out.
I thought it was done because he didn't even know how to break the body lock.
No,
it's these little things that I'm looking at. I'm noticing. I'm like, fuck, dude.
Yeah.
You were only a striker.
Yeah, you don't know the simple stuff about jiu-jitsu or the ground game at all. Like the simple stuff. Just become a white belt for like a year, and then you'll be like, okay, at least know how to kind of get out of this.
Yeah.
Kind of.
But shout out to Gary. I mean, I told you guys, I know a lot of people weren't, Cariss included, weren't really supporting me in the Gary Gary column, but I'm telling you, the boy's good, dude. And now he has this name on his resume.
Do you still think he's good even though he only landed like 4 punches?
Yeah, because his game plan. It's all about game plan, man.
Okay.
Like I think he noticed that he couldn't stand with MVP because he's just that much quicker.
Yes.
So how do we get the win? I think that at this point, and I could see that, I think that's what Gary's thinking about now is
I just need
how
to win.
can I get the win?
Yeah.
I need to get the win because I'm trying to go to the title, and I'm also trying to keep my undefeated record.
Mm-hmm. And all they look back on is they see a win on the card or on his name, and they don't see a loss. So
nope.
I understand that.
Nope. So shout out to Ian Gary, bro. I was very pleased. Very pleased. I know Cariss wasn't, but I was. That's at least half.
I held my tongue just right there. Like, because he won, I held my tongue. I'll talk shit on the next card that he's on, so it's okay.
And then after that fight, we had Macy Chiasson.
Yeah, they say it a couple different ways. Yeah.
Against Mayra Silva, and that one ended too early.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Stoppage, right? Two-year stoppage. I agree with it. I thought it was nasty.
I agreed with it just for the simple fact that he said that it was so deep that it was actually, you could see the bone through it. That's the only thing that I can say. If it went that deep and it's right here above the eye, you saw the blood dripping right into her eyeball.
Nasty.
Like, it was bad.
It was nasty.
And she's like, "No, that's unfair. Boo, blah blah." Like, it is what it is.
I think anybody in that situation would probably be doing the same thing.
Course.
But like, I don't know. To argue it, it's kind of tough. But the only thing that sucks is it's a loss on her fucking record, which I kind of wish they'd do it again. Okay. And I would hope that Mayra changed. Like, you can't strike with Macy, bro.
No.
Take her down. That's exactly what I said before the fight. Take her down, tap her ass out, end of story. What do you think?
I think Macy Chiasson. Yeah, I never say her name anymore.
Yeah, it's hard though.
She did exactly what she needed. Didn't she do a reverse or something, or a sweep in order to get back on top? I thought that Mayra Silva was in a kind of a dominant position. Then she swept her, got on top, and then started throwing a couple elbows or hands or something in order to be able to get it.
I don't know. I don't remember the whole fight.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Mayra's anyway, because every time that she looks like she has a problem on her face, like she can't figure something out. She just
she got arrested.
I just wanted her to smile. Yeah, I just wanted her to smile a couple times, and it's hard for her to do that.
Yeah, I don't think she's doing that. Well, shout out to Macy, because that puts her way up in that weight division now. So hopefully she can maybe get maybe one more fight than a title shot. Maybe we'll see, because Mayra did just fight for the belt.
Yeah.
So
in order for her to beat somebody like that, that's well on her. So good job.
And then after that, we had one change: Anthony Smith against Roman Dolidze.
Yeah.
I was bored. I'm be honest, guys.
I was bored too.
I was extremely bored with this fight.
Yeah.
This fight put me to sleep.
Do you know that they were sparring partners? Yeah. How do you like that again? 2 weeks in a row. Yeah. Again, sparring partners. That's why when he did his little shuffle thing there, and Anthony Smith gave him 5 or whatever, that's because they were sparring in the gym, and they were playing a little inside joke. That's why nobody understood what was going on. And you're just like, wait, bro, like, Anthony, I get why you're taking a fight, but you're taking it against somebody that potentially you might already lose to within class. And then all of a sudden you get into the UFC and you're just like, I'll take anyone, anytime, anywhere. And then you put on that performance. You didn't look good. But then again, Roman Dolidze didn't even look that good. So there's not much to say.
Yeah, it just left me like, fuck, we could have used, like, they could have moved the Joe Pyfer fight onto
this one
and put these two as the fucking
main event on the prelims.
Like, that's the taste that left in my mouth. I wasn't very happy with either guy. I wasn't very happy with, just like you said, the shuffle that he's doing. Like, the fuck, bro, I'm here to see you guys scrap.
Yeah.
All the shit talk that Anthony Smith's been doing, especially against the champion, Alex Pereira.
Before the fight and everything.
You would think that he would come out and try and assert himself and try and show Pereira that, yo, I'm coming for you too, motherfucker.
I'm next.
But he didn't.
Nope.
So I don't think. I think Anthony Smith is done.
I've been thinking the same kind of thing for a while, because he said he was going to go out there and just throw hands and just make it dirty. No, you didn't really do.
And I'm glad you didn't fight against Carlos, because Carlos would have starched.
That would have actually been a better fight, because he would have knocked him out in the first round. Most likely.
You've been out.
Yeah, been done.
Second round with Carlos. No way. Fuck that.
Yeah.
And then in the co-main, well, if you didn't know, now you know. There was a change. Hours 4, actually. It was on Saturday on the event. Brian Ortega, obviously, he made weight, but he felt sick. He wasn't feeling himself. Dana White said later that he looked pretty weird at the weigh-ins on what was it? Friday? No, the same day, right?
It was Friday. It was Friday. And then if you go back and you watch the UFC Embedded, you hear him when he got the mic announced to him. You can hear his voice just not be all there. So he was already sick. He was. At least I thought that it was.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to dive into it at all. So with that change, right, we had Dan Ige coming in.
Sending
a text to Hunter, Dana, and Sean Shelby.
Yep.
And just asking, like, give me this opportunity. And sure enough, he took the opportunity. He weighed in. They did a catch weight at 165.
Right.
Diego Lopes against Dan Ige, and it was 3 rounds, and it was actually a really, really good
fight. A really good fight.
Good scrap.
Yeah.
Unanimous decision for Diego Lopes. But I think both guys won at the end of the day.
They did.
I think there's a W that goes one way, but both guys won. I think this just shows that BMF mentality that some of these guys have, right? That I'm going to fight anywhere, no matter who it is. Throw me in there. I'm in. And I'm happy for Dan Ige because he's never really gotten that chance to be like a co-main or a main event
guy,
in a pay-per-view. So having him just say, fuck it, I'm here.
Yeah.
Eric Nixig.
International Fight Week.
Come on, let's go. We're going to do it. He did it. I'm left a bigger fan of Dan Ige more than anything.
So 2 things on weight, right? Diego Lopes weighed in at 146 on Friday, came back on the same day and weighed in at 155 in order to be able to do the Brian Ortega fight, right? So therefore they had to change that up. And then on Saturday, he had to weigh back in again. He weighed in at 161. The catch weight was 165. So Dan Ige weighed in at 165 and Diego Lopes weighed in at 161. And you could see it in that third round that Diego Lopes kind of hit a little wall, right? Yeah. You could see it. He was just trying to get through that third round. And a testament to not having to cut weight, guys, Dan Ige had a great third round. He was in it. If that went round 4 and round 5, Diego Lopes loses that fight.
Yeah, 100%.
He does. He does.
100%.
So just for that factor alone, like we learned something. I think that we've been saying it for a long time. Guys, do not cut so much weight because going into fights, you're going to be a weaker fighter. And that kind of proved it a little bit right there. Now, Diego had a little bit of a mess before it. But at the same time, there's your result right there. Round 3.
I mean, I'm sure all that weight cutting, that's so much stress on the body, though, bro.
Well, so stress and mental stress along with it because you have to change all the time.
I think he got woken up at 4 or something in the morning about the change, and then change, and then finally show up. Oh, fuck, we got another change.
Right.
Shit.
I think he almost put himself in a bad position by saying during his interview that he says anytime, anywhere, anybody. Because he might not have taken this fight because they had said that Diego Lopes was still going to get paid even if he didn't fight. So that makes it even more of a badass to me that he's just like, you know what, I'm going to step up and still fight anyway, even if I'm already getting my purse. Yeah. Like I'm going to step up, I'm going to fight a UFC 303 and fight somebody that was not even planning to fight.
Yeah.
2 completely different fighters.
Guy's good, bro. He's fucking good.
He is. Really good. So the outcome of this, they were asking, he was saying that he wants to be on the Sphere. And so was Diego Lopes. So Dana White's like, oh, I love it. I'll do anything for those guys. So they're going to be on the Sphere. As long as they sign the
perfect.
As long as they find
Brian
somebody
Ortega.
For him. Yeah, that'd be great.
Brian Ortega. And it's Noche FC, right?
Yes.
Brian Ortega. It's perfect. Run that back.
Hey.
Run that back.
Well done.
That's all we need. I mean, at this point, that's all. I want to see it.
Yeah. We've been wanting to see it. We were happy about that one.
Now I change and I go for Diego Lopes.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
100%.
I told you that last week.
After the balls he showed in that fight. And I mean, Brian Ortega really let me down. Like, I was so butthurt when I found that out.
Were you?
So butthurt, bro.
Well, you text me. You're like, you text me and said, I don't like this.
Yeah, bullshit. Fucking bullshit.
But then we got a good fight.
Yeah, we got a good fight out of it. But fuck, dude. I wanted to see Brian Ortega fucking come back, man. T-City,
I know. And I was asking people during the week building up to it. I'm like, the fight that I'm looking forward to obviously is the Yuri and the Alex Pereira because it's a title fight. But the other fight I'm looking forward to is the Diego Lopes and the Brian Ortega. And I'm like, who you got going for it? Pretty much everybody was telling me T-City. Pretty much everyone. I was like, I got Diego Lopes.
Yeah. Well, it's a good thing it didn't happen. But hopefully they run it back at UFC Noche. Then in the main event of the evening, we had Yuri Prochazka against Alex Pereira, which ended in second round knockout. Could have ended in the first.
The Brazilian Terminator and still UFC light heavyweight champion of the world. Poeton,
bro.
Alex Pereira,
Bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
Did you see that he said that he watched him?
Excuse me.
That they were posting Instagram before. Okay, you want to say it? Go ahead.
He saw the Instagram videos of Yuri warming up, and he kept his hands down.
He kept his right hand down after he did a certain thing, and so he noted that, and he's like, I'm gonna try to head kick him.
I think I texted you this, or maybe not you. I think I texted my boys.
Yeah,
and I said the UFC has reached the point where they have somebody who is probably going to get bigger than Conor McGregor.
You think so?
I think so.
Really? I don't know if anybody can get bigger than Conor, bro.
Here's my thing, though. Whenever the UFC needs somebody and they call upon this guy fucking delivers.
He does.
Every single time.
And he has a show every single time.
No weight miss.
Nope.
Injury's not an issue.
Nope.
The guy shows up, but most importantly, he's built a huge fucking fan base.
Yes.
Huge fan base.
I told you people were getting on that train.
And it's not just like his own country folk. It's not just Brazilians. It's all over, which I think Conor's done that too, right? Conor has his Irish fans, but he has from all over. But this guy's now done the same thing. Mm-hmm. But the other thing with this guy is when he fights, somebody's getting put to sleep.
So people are watching.
So now you have more people tuning in and tuning in and tuning in. And don't get me wrong, Conor's still there, but this guy's been more active.
Yeah. Yes.
So I think this guy is going to be the next superstar.
Wow.
I completely agree with Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
He needs to fight John Jones.
He does.
For the fucking interim heavyweight or the heavyweight belt, whatever it is.
So forget Aspinall?
They need to fight. No.
Okay.
It needs to forget Stipe.
That's what I say.
I'm saying it now.
Stipe's old and done.
Stipe right off in the sunset.
Yeah.
Alex Pereira, John Jones. If you get through him, you fucking retire. You're the GOAT of the GOAT of the GOAT of the GOAT.
Yes.
You're the GOATs.
Yes.
You're the GOAT of the GOATs.
No argument. I don't care about the asterisk.
No fucking arguments, bro.
I don't care about that little asterisk on it.
But you got to get through this guy first, because this guy is fucking scary.
Mm-hmm.
Did you not see how he ended that first round? Did you not see how he came back and ended it in the second round?
Mm-hmm.
The guy's good. I fucking love him. I'm a big fan of Alex Pereira. I'm done.
Should Herb Dean have stopped the fight after the head kick?
Fuck no.
No. You're one of the first ones that said no.
Fuck.
Really? Why?
Because everybody gives Herb Dean shit when he steps in and it's early. Now this point, he let it go.
And now people are talking
let
shit.
It fucking go.
Yeah.
So everybody now, because the Jamal Hill shit when he stopped them, fuck that. He let it go.
That's true.
And now this is what you guys get.
Yeah.
So it's either they let it go a little bit and your boy gets fucking destroyed, or you stop it when you see, hey, it's bad.
You're right.
And we're all good. But then the criticisms he's gonna have to fucking deal
both
with.
Ways.
So fuck that.
Yeah.
Now y'all got it.
Yeah.
Y'all wanted to see the dead body? You fucking saw it.
I liked it that he didn't stop the fight. I was one of the ones, same as you. I was happy that he didn't stop it. Why? Because he was still sitting back a little bit to where his head was up a little bit. A little bit. And it was like, hey, you at least have to hammer fist him once. And then he turtled and rolled over and he got caught. And then he just...
Well, I mean, remember how the first fight ended too, though, right? The elbows. People thought Yuri was still holding on to the legs and still active.
He was just limp.
And then even that one, the people were questioning, okay, fine.
But Yuri said it was good.
Fine. Yeah, but they're still questioning.
They were still questioning.
Fine. We'll put his ass out then. You want to see a dead body? You want to see a dead body?
You saw two of them tonight.
Saw it. Hey, Joe, come get another one. We just fucking knocked another one out.
We need one of your body bags. Fuck. Get it over here.
I am sad for Yuri, though. I am sad for Yuri. I did see his video after. I felt fucking bad for him.
I know.
Because I like him. I think he's good.
I think he's good.
I got my hair like him, too. Like fucking hell.
He brings a different... it just brings a totally different person into the game versus everyone else, right? All of a sudden you have this weird guy that's coming out of the woods and sitting inside for 3 days, only drinking water and whatnot, and then getting the call from the UFC being like, you want to fight? And he's like, the world is telling me that, yes, it's time to fight. Yeah. Yes, it is. Bummer
about that one. But, I mean, I think for Alex, he definitely has to get that fight at heavyweight. Definitely.
I agree.
If not, I think the only guy that's relevant that needs to fight him is Magomed and Ankalaev.
Yeah. So should he do the title fight or should he do Magomed first?
I'm chasing history, bro. I'd go for the title fight.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm chasing history.
I know.
I'm trying to make
You're also
the
chasing,
one and only.
You're also chasing big numbers for a pay-per-view, and that would be a way bigger fight.
Stupid fight.
Yeah,
Stupid
that'd be awesome to watch.
John,
you know how many eyeballs would be on that
Square
fight?
Garden.
Oh my God, he's already done it twice.
Alex Pereira
This is his third.
against John Jones, Madison Square Garden, where John Jones just beat fucking Cyril Gane in his first heavyweight. His second heavyweight fight will be Alex Pereira. Come on,
dude,
bro.
That'd be great.
Hey, Joe Rogan, please saying that to Dana. Please keep
going over
chirping at it.
Yeah.
Please, because that needs to happen.
Dana was pissed about it a little bit too. He's like, Joe just keeps telling me that he wants a heavyweight fight. Yeah, because everybody wants to see that fight.
Yeah.
That's why, Dana.
I have not met somebody that does not want to see this guy fight at heavyweight. I think now it's coming out, but I think a lot of people want to see him fight against John Jones. Yeah. I don't think anybody's jumping on this Stipe train. And I get why we're doing it, but fuck, guys. Yeah. Give this man Alex Pereira. Give John Jones Alex Pereira. Because then, too, like, the flip side of it, some people don't realize how good fucking John Jones is.
Because they haven't seen him so long. Like, yeah, he's been
some people forgot. I haven't forgot.
No.
I know how good John Jones is, but I think Alex might be a little bit better.
Who do you got winning that fight?
Yeah. And there's no tune-up?
There's no tune-up fight. We're just going straight to it.
I've seen John Jones do some stupid shit. Yes. I'm going to go with John Jones.
Are you? Okay.
It's
hard to go against him.
Yeah, I've seen John Jones do some real stupid shit against some real... I mean, Cyril Gane. Mm-hmm. I thought Cyril was going to start you. Mm-hmm. Look how that fucking ended.
Oh. You know,
and
Cyril has no grappling at all, though. But guess what? Alex Pereira has a black belt in jiu-jitsu from Glover to Shera.
Yeah, but...
I know, it's different levels. It's John Jones we're talking about.
Jones,
yeah,
bro. That's different. That's fucking... I agree with you. He may have the belt, but he ain't John Jones certified.
Here's the hard part is John has not had too many heavyweight fights, so I think he's going to be a little slower. And I think Alex Pereira might be able to stay away from him and kick him in his leg because he's got little skinny-ass tiny legs.
I don't think he just kicks him in the leg, down. Bro. That leg could fucking... Wow.
Yeah, I know. Go up high.
And then you get John Jones, another dead body. Yeah,
then he's not the GOAT anymore.
I don't know.
Then he's not the GOAT.
Fight, bro.
If he loses,
that's tough.
I would go with Alex Pereira. I'm just saying, I would go just.
I would want to see Alex's body too, though.
If he gains weight or anything.
He has to.
Well, because he's walking around 225, 230, right around there.
He's got to gain weight.
He was at 227 like 2 weeks before UFC 303. Of course, he lost the weight. He's a champ. That's what he does. So I think he'll walk around 235, 240 if they put a little muscle mass on him and just let him eat. Just let him eat.
Put on muscle.
Right? Doesn't have to cut anything. Oof. That'd be great.
That'd be fun. That would be really, really fun.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Mm-hmm. Well, anything else you want to mention?
No. Actually, it's July 1st, right? I am mentally getting into my jiu-jitsu game, meaning that I got a month and about a half before the August 24th card in Nevada, Las Vegas for Naga. So I know you can't go in August, but that's the idea. I might be going there. The September 21st card, we don't know if it's still going on. Like I said, it might be in Arizona on September 14th. So I'm hoping that they do one in Naga in San Diego on September 21st, which they already had posted, but it kind of went away. So I don't know what happened to it. So I'll just keep paying attention and keep you guys updated with all the news that I find.
Nice.
What you got? Anything? Besides the fact that you're a no-gi guy now? And no longer a gi guy, you're more of a no-gi?
Yeah, I'm a no-gi practitioner, but I still fuck around with the gi.
It's true.
Don't test me. Don't fucking
Well, it's because you want to keep that bow and arrow. You want to keep that one going. It's your favorite.
Yeah, of course.
Your favorite.
Of course. I'm going to have to bow and arrow out of here. But hey, again, guys, thanks for tuning into the episode. There's no fights this weekend, but make sure you tune in next week because we will be dropping an episode for the Tracy Cortez against Rose Namajunas.
Rose!
Yep, that's going to be in Denver, Colorado. So tune into that. Other than that, guys, enjoy your 4th of July. Celebrate. Have a steak. Have a drink for your boy.
Right.
Cariss, anything?
Happy 4th of July, everybody. Woo!
And the MMA game is out.
Woo!